Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Congratulations, Agoraphobic Fish, for getting your, well, however many firsts you've had. Congratulations on getting another first for your collection. Um, Hopefully, you can hear me okay and you're not still in ad jail. It's nice to see you, and it's nice to be back. Hopefully, stream schedule will be a little bit back to normal now. At least until Christmas, when obviously everything for everybody goes a bit loopy. Because people want to see you. Having to like talk to people. My goodness. But it's very nice to be back in the world of Tiny Bookshop. How is everybody? Has everybody been having a good week? It's unusual for it to be Friday, but it's quite nice. Hopefully everyone's been having a good week. It has been a little while since we have played Tiny Bookshop, so I have no idea what we're doing. So let's start off by figuring out what I don't even know what season we're in. We're in spring. Okay, we've made it through a whole year, so we are back. We are back for it to to spring again, which is really cool. Okay, so today's the flea market, which is always good. What else have we got on the cards? What's this one? Oh, it's the cruise ship. Okay, I'm looking forward to the cruise ship. Because we now know how to defeat the cruise ship. What's this one? Final exams. Okay, I don't know what's to do anything to do with that. I don't know. And then what's this one? Flower festival. Oh, that sounds sweet. Okay. So today's the flea market, so we'll go over to the flea market. That's easy. We got any quests at the flea market? Sell every book in your full shop at the winter market. Well, we can't do the winter market anymore because the winter market has closed. So we can't do that quest until we come all the way around to winter again. So that's fine. Do we have any quests for the different characters? Not for Tilda. Oh, we've got the plant thing. I remember the plant thing. We've got the picture plant hanging off of our bookshop at the moment. We've got to wait for that to grow. Collecting manuscripts. Oh, I remember. He gave us a poster, didn't he? To see if people want to give us manuscripts. Okay. Okay, we don't have anything outstanding for Walt. Oh, we need to finish off the thing with the stage. Moira and Miriam had a Barney. That's fine. That will probably just sort itself out naturally. Hi! Hello, Mr. Lovegood. Thank you very much for popping over. I appreciate you coming by. We are in the middle of just reminding ourselves what happened last time we played Tiny Bookshop because it's been a while. But it is really lovely to be back in the world of Tiny Bookshop. Thank you very much for coming over. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to go to the flea market. That's quite easy. We have unlocked this new place, and yet we've not been there yet. But it's Friday, so we have to go to the flea market because them's the rules. It's not really. I just like the flea market. Fantasy, crime, classic, fact. Okay. Crime. Fact. Fantasy. Fantasy, crime, classic. That was the last one. My memory, honestly. Can you believe how awful my memory is? Okay, so we need to put a few of the others just in here as well, because otherwise they're going to want it. Let's put a couple of those there. Put a couple of the kids' books down here. And we've got 16 each of the major categories. Oh, we don't have any travel. Oh, we'll replace a couple of those kids' books with travel. There we go. So we've got 16 each of the big categories and a few of the others. I think that's probably good. Here we go. Let's have a look. Hello, flea market. I am in you. So this is the little pot for Anne. And then... Oh, we're selling tickets, aren't we, for the show? That's why we haven't gotten Klaus his stage yet, because we're still selling tickets for the show. I remember now. I thought you weren't streaming this week, or have I changed my schedule? It's just a one-time thing. I had an event on at work yesterday, so I wasn't home in time to stream yesterday. So it's just a one-time thing for a Friday. And then everything's a bit more back to normal. So I'm back to my usual Thursday afternoons going forward. I haven't changed anything really. I am doing an extra stream on Monday. I'm going to be doing another We Were Here stream with the Focus Teacup because it was fun. And she wanted to do something as part of the Wicked charity thing that Twitch is doing. So we're doing that on Monday. But no, my normal Thursdays are carrying on. But this week was just an extra because I had to be at work until late for an event yesterday. Okay, Anne, what do you want? Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals. Top 50 camper van destinations is one of my all-time favourites. Hiking trails on Bookston Bay. I mean, that's not a bad start. Okay, plants or rocks or animals. Origin of species is technically about animals. Art, encyclopedia, fairy tales. History, feminism, design, psychology, architecture, human intervention in nature, the sea, plants, rocks or animals. That is not, the sea is not plants, rocks or animals. Okay, the origin, I was doing a bit of a throwaway, but actually have the origin of the species. There we go. Actually fits me best to say head out to choir practice about the time you start streams on Thursdays. Next Thursday you'll be off. Yay! That's good. Well, that's exciting. It's nice to have you around. So yeah, next Thursday I'll be back as normal. It's Bailey. Hi Bailey. Ruff. Good dog, Bailey. Super cute. Run the coffee machine and water all of our lovely flowers. Oh, Fern. Hi, Fern. Hi. I heard someone bought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. How moving. Voices like this are exactly why I wanted to collect stories from our community. Thanks for collecting this one. Anyways, good turnout today, right? Do you think I could get a new bike around here somewhere? Mine broke recently. Why do I know that? Come on. I found some gems here before, but you have to have some luck. Anyways, it was good to see you. Bye. Right, what have we got here? What the flower stall? I want to see what... Oh, Tilda's not here. That's rude. What's the art dealer got? He's got some paint. Those are not very exciting colours of paint. Mr. Dude, I'm not very excited by your paint. What have we got over here? Copper jug. Plus 15 to plant effects. Why is a copper jug dangerous? I don't understand this danger thing that it's got in this game. Plus 10% to music effects. We don't really use music effects, do we? Microscope. Plus 1 to fact sale chance. Plus 3% to plant effects. That's quite good. It's quite expensive, but we do have quite a lot of money at the moment, so go on, we'll have that. We'll have a microscope. Oh yeah, Tilda's selling us a bookshop. Oh crikey, I completely forgot about this. Hello dear, is now a good time to talk business? I wanted to discuss the bookshop with you. I know the building is not nearly as modern as your own book wagon, and it might take some getting used to, but I believe you could adjust very well to the conditions. There are just a few tasks you need to have a look at first. The shop is already empty thanks to your help, but some dusting might be required. I'll give you a hand with that. Secondly, you need at least 4 shelves, otherwise this place will feel very empty. The shop is much bigger than your wagon after all, and you might want to have multiple shelves in each of them. But I saw that you have some in your storage, correct? Perfect, you can bring them in soon. Thirdly, I want you to be prepared for the business side of it all. It becomes a lot more complicated with a bigger shop after all. I know you've been in the book business for a while. It would just give me a lot more confidence if you had membership in Bookstonbury's Business Association as well. I forget, have you begun the course with Miriam yet? You should talk to her soon. She'll help you along. I'm working on it. All right, I have one last requirement, and it is the most important one. I want you to have some friends and allies on your journey. You will always have me on your side, of course. I will lend my advice where I can. And it seems that you and Walt have become friends as well. He will certainly give you some great advice. If you could check in with a few more people in town and offer them some support, I'm sure they would be happy to aid you in your tasks as well. Help your fellow Bookstonians on their journey and unlock the power of true friendship. All right. I'm sure you have realised by now how important this whole business is to me. Oh, yeah, okay, Tilda, we have noticed. I will help you with these tasks however I can, but I want to see that I can trust you to do this. Oh my goodness. Calm down. When you have, come talk to me again, and I will gladly hand over the keys and celebrate your achievement with you. Good luck for now, dear. Fantastic. Thanks, Tilda. That's very exciting. You've missed so much. Oh, no. Yeah, so we've actually finished a whole year. So this is our second spring. So I don't know if it's like when you hit the second spring that she starts giving you the bookshop, or if there's like a quest that I passed. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, we have solved it. We're getting a free bookshop, which is strange. Life's too short to read a book with over 700 pages. Okay, so a comprehensive reference book, less than 700 pages. We had an encyclopedia. Encyclopedia Bookstonia Volume 2. They like that one. We have Volume 5. Have Volume 5. Enjoy that. There we go. You enjoyed having a... Oh, crumbs. Somebody up there as well. Non-fiction, really long read. Okay. What have we got that's really long? 38, 200, 300, 200, 200, 300, 100, 400, 280, 208. Oh, none of those are very long. Have we got any other non-fiction lurking about? No. Okay. So what's the longest we've got? 304. 347. 453. Okay, 453 is the longest fact book we have. There we go. Enjoy that. Okay, right. Tilda's still hanging about in the bookshop. Go away, woman. We're trying to... What have you got over here? Monstera. +3 to travel. Sales. Ginkgo. +2 to kids, classic and fantasy. Wow. And ivy. For every 2 plants, +2 to all of those. Nice. I'll have one of them. That's exciting. Actually, I'm going to go on a spending spree. Plant-based spending spree. I'm going to have that one as well. Look at all the plants. I like plants. Now, Tilda, get back to your shop, lady. I want to buy things from you. Okay, we've sold 34 tickets for the Shakespeare play. So we'll see how that goes. Come on, Tilda, get back to your seat. Ooh! Ooh, the plant's doing something. The plant's doing something. Oh, look, it's like a... Oh my goodness, I have no idea. It looks like something out of Harry Potter. It really does look like it's a very freaky looking thing. Okay, right, now, what are you selling? I'll have a cheap box of books. Thanks. Don't really need a step ladder, I don't think. Nope. Bye. Don't need that. Okay, there we go. Bink, bink, bink. That was a very successful day. I think I bought more things than we actually sold, but never mind. Okay. Always get the cheap books. Is there anything else that we need? We could do with some more drama. We're getting a bit low on drama. Getting a little bit low on crime as well. Oh, let's buy the Agatha Christie collection. We like Agatha Christie. We've got money to burn. I'm fairly sure we were saving up for this because that's really kind of awesome. It's very awesome. So definitely want to buy the Tiny Clock Tower. Display table. Oh, you can put manuscripts in the display table. Oh, okay. Right, let's put up our new plants. We've got lots of new plants. Okay. Does this ivy go on the front? Oh, it goes on the top. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. Look at. Ah, so cute. It's so cute. Look at it. Oh. Actually, I'm going to put you inside in there like that. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. Right, what does this candle give us? +2 to crime. But it's dangerous. This one, +1 to fact, +3 to all of the other plants. So I think if we put that up there, that'll do us some good, I think. But look how cute it is with all the ivy. I'm so excited. So cute. Okay, I'm very excited now. Right, what's happening today? What's going on? Where are we? So it's a Sunday. Should we go to Rye Park? We haven't been to Rye Park yet. And I don't think we know anything about it. People go to parks on Sundays, don't they? I think going to the park on a Sunday is a nice idea. And because we don't know anything about it, we just need to take a bunch of books. So let's just take a little bit of everything. Little bit of everything. travel. Then put a couple more kids in there. And then I'm trying to do that thing where I'm trying to keep it balanced. I don't want anyone to get too much of a boost. Okay, let's put a couple of extra drama in here. Let's make those 2 drama. Boop. And then 2 classic. There we go. Because this has got the double boost on it, so let's put I've put a couple extra drama in there just to balance it all out. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Rye Park is all about. Oh, well, this looks very sweet. Ooh, free book. Yoink. Visit the park. What a great meeting spot. All kinds of groups hang out here when the sun is out. Okay, very nice. Are there any other free books? I want free books. It's a bin. Oh, it's a hiker. Oh, it's very pretty. Oh, hello. Where did that come from? Apparently harassing this pigeon just gave me a vintage desk bell. That's very exciting. Oh, we'll have to find somewhere to put that. See, I knew my habit of harassing pigeons would, would do me some good, or seagulls or whatever they are. Oh, it's Fern. Oh, hi. Nice to see the bookshop at the park. I had some free time today, so I thought I'd go for a walk. Well, no, that's not actually true. I was trying to spot this new creative writing club I heard about, but they don't seem to be here today. Might be because of the bad weather. Either way, I don't think I'm ready to join yet. How do I even approach them? They'll probably think it's weird that I want to join, since I'm already a writer for the review. At this rate, I might never make any new friends in Bookstonbury. Besides you, of course. But how do you do it? You're friends with practically everyone. Honestly, mate, they just turn up and talk to me. I'm not actually that involved in joining in the conversations. I think if I were to observe you joining a few clubs at the park, I'd surely find out what it is you do right, even if you're not doing it consciously. Would you help me out? Give Fern a masterclass in how to talk to new people at the park. Fine. Thanks, I'm really grateful for your help. Sure, buddy. It's fine. Are there groups of people at the park? Oh, okay, here we go. There are multiple flyers hung up on the notice board. Okay. Fancy yourself a chess dilettante? Join the senior chess club on Mondays and Wednesdays. Community yoga class every Tuesday and Thursday. Come unlock your chakras. Our creative writing group meets on Fridays and Sundays. We are a group of hobbyists and professional writers. All skill levels are welcome. Hey, this is the Bookston U study group. We meet on Saturdays, but only if the weather is nice. Oh, crikey. So basically show up any day of the week and you'll find somebody to talk to, except when it's raining. Because, you know, who wants to go outside when it's raining? Oh, we got a recommendation. Here we go. Less than 200 pages, likes cooking. Okay. Do we currently have the... it's not less than 200 pages, but we do have a cookbook. Do we have another cookbook? Happily Ever After cookbook, 138 pages. There you go. Enjoy. You're welcome, mate. Possible holiday destinations less than 700 pages. Okay, holiday destinations. Homage to Catalonia? No, that's a civil war. Oh, please tell me we have more travel than that. Oh no, we don't. I don't think we've got a book he's gonna like, oh dear. Uh-oh. So... Okay, I'm gonna try this one because it says explore history, indulge in local cuisine, so it does sound like a holiday-y type of book. I'm gonna give it a go. It's not gonna work. Oh my goodness, it is. Okay, didn't think that was gonna work. Okay. And in case you were wondering, yes, I do have my end of week beverage. Oh, here's Tilda. Hello, dear. I hope you're still looking for stories to print. During my hospital stay, I've had lots of time on my hands, as you know, and I couldn't help but draft up a little something. Murder in the supermarket. You know, if you read as much crime fiction as I do, you'll start thinking about how you would pull off the perfect murder. So I hope this one turned out suspenseful enough. And yes, please do give Fern a copy too. I'd love to hear their thoughts. Cheerio! Oh, that's 2 manuscripts. I think we only need 1 more for that manuscript collecting quest. I'm going to have to tidy up the outside of my bookshop. Look, I've got all of these things are all overlapping. It's upsetting my sense of order. Okay, it's Bring a Book to School Day. I'm looking for a coming-of-age book, and I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time. Coming-of-age romance plot. Okay. Kind of looking for yeah, I was thinking maybe something like Bronte or Austen or something like that, because they tend to be like younger protagonists, don't they? The Odyssey, Frankenstein. Right, just check these while I'm here. Pippi Longstocking. Dinosaurs, no. Hamlet. Normal People. Have we had this one before? Follow Connell and Marianne as they grow up in Ireland, fall in love, struggle at school, and navigate their socio-economic differences in this young romance novel. That sounds good. Let's have that. You'll like that. Enjoy that. There you go. Okay, we've got an ad break coming up in a second, so we're just going to finish out this day. I'll try not to do anything too interesting in the next 90 seconds. Ruff, 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 baby. Ruff, ruff. I'll put the coffee machine on while we've got the inspiration going. So we're going to have to come back to the park another day to make sure that we meet different groups of people, but that should be fine. Okay, we don't need those. Do we want the... Oh, drama. Buy the drama books. Need the drama books, have the drama books. Thank you. Okay. I also need to tidy up the outside of this shop. It's upsetting me. Right, let's take the birdhouse down for a minute and put that ticket machine there. Okay, we can move the books sign and I'll put the poster on that side there. Okay, that's a little bit better. Where's the birdhouse? Let's put the bird... Can I put the birdhouse back here? I see that's in the way. Okay, let's just do without the birdhouse for now. We can put the birdhouse back when we get rid of this ticket machine malarkey. We do have Tilda's manuscript, which is new. Oh, we've got the dingy bell. We need to find something to put the dingy bell. Okay. We don't need we need the coffee machine. Okay. How do these candles do? +2 to drama, +1 to classic, +7 to danger, and it's 1 expenses. What's this? +1. Oh, it just gives you an extra recommendation per day. Is that worth getting rid of the candles, do we think? I can't find them now. Where are they? Candle, 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 where are you? Candle, candle, candle. Okay, we're just going to try and get rid of it from here. Oh, I managed it. There we go. Let's put the dingy bell out just for one day, and we'll see what happens. Let's put the dingy bell at the front. There we go. Isn't it very nice? Okay. You guys that are coming back from ads, I got some feedback after the last stream that the ads were a lot louder than I was, so I've adjusted the sound levels. If the ads are still a lot louder than me, can you let me know and I'll tweak it a little bit more, because it's really hard to tell because obviously I can't run ads while I'm offline. So if the ads are still coming through quite a bit louder than the stream, if you could let me know, I'd really appreciate it, because it's a little difficult to test it by myself. Thank you. Okay, so while you guys were ads, I just tidied up the front of the bookshop here. Although I seem to have taken down Whatsamajig's plant. Where's Whatsamajig's plant? Okay, that needs to be hanging somewhere. Oh, I've messed it up, people. I've messed it up. Okay, let's put that behind the book sign. That offends me less behind there. Okay. We need all these things. Let's have a look. Where should we go today? Oh, look, it wrote it down for me. That's very useful. Chess club on Mondays, yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays, chess club meets Mondays, Wednesdays, creative writing club, study group on Saturdays. Okay. Anything in the calendar? So it's Mega Savings Monday. Do we have anything at the Mega Marché? There is a quest here. Silence Libri and Mega Marché. So we could go and see if this quest shows up, because we do still need to finish selling tickets before we can finish the other quests to open up the stage and things like that. Should we do that? Should we go to the Mega Marché? Yeah, why not? Mega Marché. And the Mega Marché is lovely and easy as well, because it's mostly crime and drama. So I'm just going to stock the whole thing out with crime and drama. And then all of the other categories can be represented by these little corner pieces here. So 4 of them, 4 of them, 4 of them, and 4 of them. Oh no, I miscalculated. Oh, that's annoying. Humph. I miscalculated in my happy little world. Okay. I need some fact. I'm going to put some fact on the end of here. There we go. 4 of everything except the ones that are the popular ones. Let's go to the Mega Marché. Do, 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 do. So apparently you can actually get Mega Marché merch to display in your bookshop, but I've not figured out how to get any yet, so... Because it's not like you can go into the Mega Marché. You can just dingle their bells. Oh. I wish it would stop raining. It's very annoying that it keeps raining. You're cutting into my profits, people. Okay, what are you looking for? Hi, 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 can I get a book? Your Highness, I do require a historical fantasy book. Bonus points if it's epic. The Two Towers is one of my all-time favourites. Okay. Would it be slightly too on the nose to give her another Tolkien? I mean, okay, let's see what else we've got, but I'm fairly sure that just giving her another Tolkien book would probably just do. Detective, horror, The Witcher. The Witcher's also kind of fantasy-ish. What have we got in our little kids section? Spies, fairies, Miss Peregrine, Matilda. Yeah, I'm just going to give her the Silmarillion because why would you not? There you go. Have another Tolkien book. There we go. See, Moira has come into the shop a couple of times, but she's not actually talked to me. There's a quest open to solve an argument between her and her mum. So I'm wondering if we need to go to the Cafe Liberté location to see if we can actually get her or Miriam to talk to us, because it does seem to be that there's an issue, and I wonder if they're not going to talk to us unless we go to them. It's a little annoying, but never mind. Welcome back to the Mega Marché, and a happy Mega Savings Day to you. You know the drill. Everything must be one off. So I hope work has been fun for you so far. You know, if you ever get bored, you're always welcome to drop by our band practice. But no pressure, mate. Just saying, you're always welcome. Anyway, when were you going to tell me? Our shoppers have been buzzing with the news today. Tell you what. Word is, Tilda wants to prepare you to become her successor. Wild! Good luck with the many trials I'm sure she'll throw your way, and let me know if I can help. Thank you, Klaus. You're very pleasant. Okay, everyone, buy tickets, have coffee. Come on, everyone, buy the books. Let's go. Come on, we've only got 6 tickets left to sell. Okay, what have we got? I need some poetry in my life, and I don't mind if it's a little outdated. I tend to enjoy the classics. Okay, do we have any poetry? Henry V, Don Quixote, Othello. Okay, we do not have poetry. Matilda, Artemis Fowl, Stormbreaker. Okay. Oh, a collection of poems. Some tender, some despairing, some nihilistic, and so much more. Written in the last 3 years before Plath's death and published posthumously. That's poetry. Enjoy. Have poetry. Yay! Oh, apparently there was a better poetry book. Okay. That one's good enough for me. Come on, 3 more tickets. Buy 3 more tickets, please. Because then I can call that quest done, and it'll be fun to see what the end of the play storyline is. Okay, here we go. Hi there, I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas. Not much of a pop science reader though. Okay, new pastime. We only have one, so your new pastime is now gardening. Enjoy. I don't think I've ever had a 5-star so easy. Well done. We're good at this game, aren't we? Yes, they finished buying the tickets. Yes. Oh my goodness, they bought the tickets. Woohoo. Okay, what do you want? Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I tend to lean a little more towards non-fiction. Also, I'm a traveller. I like reading about places. You may be out of luck, mate, because we're running out of books. Hearts, travel, non-fiction. Okay. Oh, this might have been the other poetry book. Okay, let's see if we can find something that's maybe set in the real world. Nope. We're really running out. That's hilarious. Better than the movies. Poems of Emily Dickinson. Okay, I'm going to go with that one because it's a memoir, which means it's non-fiction. But otherwise, we got nothing. Oh, okay, it worked. Yay! We're getting really, really lucky with these today. I think we are getting ridiculously lucky with these. We're getting remarkably close to accidentally selling out when we weren't really trying to, which is quite remarkable. Oh, the plant is doing something again. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. That's huge and somewhat terrifying. Look at it. It looks like... Okay, now it looks like a fish. Villow's pitcher plant traps innocent slugs and feasts on their flesh. Ew. I'm normally okay with bugs, but I hate slugs. I absolutely detest slugs. They give me the heebie-jeebies. Okay. When successfully recommending a crime book, you get plus 2% to crime sales. Okay. For some time, I guess. Okay. Let's hope it doesn't take a bite out of anyone. Oh, I know, it's terrifying. Okay, so we need to leave it equipped until Anne's seen it, and then we can put it away, because it's creepy. It is definitely fully grown. That's exciting. Okay, so we've finished selling the tickets, but we also need to go to I'm going to leave those for now. Why have you taken yourself down? You were perfectly... Oh, now you're big. I have to replace one of my other things. Okay, I'm going to replace the boy on the corner. So remind me later when I can't find what I took down. It's the boy on the corner. Okay, so we need to go to the lighthouse to see the performance of the play that we've just been selling tickets for. But we also need to go to Cafe Liberté to sort out the fight between Miriam and Monica. Let's go see the play. I don't really want to go. I don't really want to attend a fight. Let's go to a play. Drama and crime. We're going to sell out of drama books very, very quickly, and we're going to have to start avoiding places that want drama books again, which is marginally annoying. Okay. I'll put a few more drama there. I'll put a few more crime here, and then we can fill the other shelves up with some fact, some fantasy, classics. Put some kids on there, some travel on here. Yeah, that'll probably do. We're really low on drama, so I don't really want to do too much more than that. Okay, let's have a look. And hopefully Anne will come back and we can take this strange object down. Hi, Bailey. Hello, who's the goodest boy, Bailey? Ah, you're so cute. Are you the cutest boy? Yes, you are. He's the cutest doggo. Good morning. Hello. How is everybody? It's Harper. Bonjour. Oh, here go. I think this is Anne. Sup? Okay. Whoa! Look at that! A fully grown Villow's pitcher plant. That's amazing. Let's see here. Stem is 8mm in diameter. Cylindrical peristome. Good. All looking good. Oh, look. Our plant has trapped a little slug. This could be useful. I'm not an expert in critters, but I'm pretty sure this species is invasive. Built-in pest control. Great job, my dear Nepenthes villosa. Wow, this creepy plant has a job. It eats invasive slugs around Bookston. I mean, it is creepy. Alright, I'll be noting this all down later. For now, we should get started on growing the next seedling, since it takes a while. How did I know that was coming? I knew that was coming. These are Lamprocampnos spectabilis seeds. That's what I'm going with. Okay, this little seedling seems to thrive in the rain. Well, it's been doing nothing but raining recently. Loves the drama. Okay. I know they look unassuming, but once they flower, well, you'll see. No spoilers. Want to see if it can withstand the amount of rain we get here in Bookston, alright? Yeah, alright. Leave it out in the rain. Okay. There you go. It can sit over there by itself. Right, what are you looking for? Travel guide. Can't get enough of how many castles in 7 days. Travel guide. Top 50 campervan destinations. In search of the most beautiful islands in the world. Discovering the greater Bookston regions. Adventures of a Wild Child. I don't know. Campervan? Top 50 campervan destinations? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Let's go with that. Yeah. They both had numbers in the title. I took that to be a good thing. If Monica doesn't talk to me today, we're definitely going to have to go to the cafe to solve the argument problem. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, you're talking about concert venues. I'm working on it, for crying out loud. Hey, can you believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues? I mean, it's on the city council to pay better attention to the culture scene in town, isn't it? So why should we have to do all the work ourselves? Ourselves? Myself. Me. I've been doing it, thank you very much. Of course, some of the council members simply don't like the look of our band. This isn't just for us, right? I've heard there's some teens at the Lighthouse who'd love to put on a theatre performance. Well, we'll see. Seems like someone might need a little push. Yes, you, off the cliff, if you come and talk to me about this again. I'm waiting for Thomas. He's about to walk in. I'm gonna tell him. There we go. I got so excited, I choked myself. I can't believe it. We really sold 50 tickets for our very first show. There we go. It's scheduled for next Friday. The next free Friday in the calendar. Good grief, in theatre time, that's practically tonight. I need to schedule more rehearsals. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'd say your role here is done. See you on opening night. Oh, he's so enthusiastic, isn't it cute? Give me a fact book, but I'm not going to read any of that popular science. Okay. A fact book. Abridgment of Murray's English Grammar. Zaha Hadid coffee table book. No, that's a bit too popular. An informative autobiography. Medieval carpentry. That's quite cool. Newtonian physics for babies. Written for everyone. That's another pop science thing. Chemistry, the central science. A guide for all students looking to expand their knowledge of the sciences. 1,000 pages. There you go. There you go, tiny child. Carry the giant chemistry textbook home with you. I've got to get my entertainment where I can. Okay. I'm not leaving with a fresh young adult book. I wouldn't mind if there was romance. What do you suggest? Young adult romance. Okay. Les Mis, Rose of Versailles. What's this? Shoujo manga is a historical romance classic. Alongside Marie Antoinette's life at Versailles and the brewing unrest among the French, we follow Lady Oscar, a noblewoman who lives as a man so she can command the palace guard. I mean, that sounds like a really cool story, but it's not really young adult. Helene, Macbeth, All's Well That Ends Well. That's not young adult either. Maria Stuart. No, not Hamlet. Autograph Man. Cheats on his girlfriend. No, definitely not that one. Orin High School Host Club. What awaits Haruhi, the poor girl at an expensive private school, when she suddenly has to work off a debt to some weird all-male after-school club? Well, first of all, she has to dress the part. A quirky and hilarious romance manga for young adults. There we go. Young adult romance. There you go. Have that. Didn't actually know that was what Orin High School Host Club was about. To be fair, I've only ever heard of it. I've not seen any of it, so. Floof, floof, floof. Oh, no, help. Okay. Yearning and blushing. And if there's no happily ever after, I'll cry. However, kids' books aren't usually for me. Oh, wow, we're getting quite low on options. Okay, those are fact. Kids' books aren't usually for me, but I'm going to have a look at the kids' books anyway. Inclusive representation of children's literature, Dragon Ball, Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Sky Island. Nope. Girl Who Played with Fire, Shadow of the Wind, Travel. I'm fairly sure we're not going to have anything for you. Newtonian Physics. Lost Symbol. If Tomorrow Comes. A regular woman's descent into a life of crime. Mysterious Ferret Styles. After the Funeral. Truman Capote. When the Breakfast Club turns into a crime scene before detention is over, you know you'll be in for a thrilling, twisted mystery drama. Gone Girl. American Psycho. Inheritance Games. Fall of the House of Usher. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Ghost Stories. We don't have anything. We don't even have anything almost for this person. Okay, we've checked those. We've looked at those. There you go, have that one. I'm sorry. A blank space is always wrong, as far as my brain is concerned. Thank you very much, Agrophobic Fish, for the hydrate. I will have a sip of water. I also have a glass of Prosecco here, but I'm not quite sure that counts as hydration. Book on head. See, you can tell Forky's not here because the book on head hasn't been redeemed yet. There we go. Right, I'm gonna have these as well. Crime books. Okay. I do quite like the book on head timer. I read bonk on head. Got so confused. No, it's book on head. We are in a library after all. What would a library be if not something with the possibility of balancing a book on your head? Or is that just something that I do? Okay, I'm going to put the creepy plant away now that Anne's seen it. We've got a new little plant friend down here as well. So apparently it just sits there and costs us money, which is great. Thanks, Anne. Greatly appreciated. but that's fine. Okay, so so we've done that. So if we look in the calendar, okay, performance of Julius Caesar. Oh, there's 2 opportunities for us to go to that. That's fine. So I think we need to go to Cafe Liberté because I don't think they're going to stop fighting until we go there. So let's do that and get that out of the way because that will knock off a quest for both of them, both Monica and Miriam. And we've also got a bunch of more quests coming from here as well. So classic travel crime. And they also don't want drama books, which means we might be able to recover a little bit and buy some more drama before we completely run out. I've forgotten the other thing, was it? Classic travel crime. Travel. Okay, 20 of those, 20 of those, 20 of those. And then we've got some fantasy here, some kids here. Fact. Got no drama. Probably need to put a few drama in. Let's put the drama in here. Okay. I think that'll do. Let's go solve an argument between Moira and Miriam. At least I assume this is what we're going to do by being here. I don't know. Oh crap, I forgot to take the ticket machine down. Oh, it's fine, never mind. I think it makes us a little bit of money, so it's not a bad thing. Good morning, everybody. Just a little bit of drama, tiny bit of drama, because we've got so very few in stock that we need to sort of be very careful now. Okay. Oh, interesting project, this printing press restoration, isn't it? I've been waiting for something that would ignite our young Fern's passion like this. Ever since they arrived in town, there was just something holding them back. But sometimes people just need that little spark, which is why I asked Professor Fedorov to subtly mention the old printer. And now Fern's excitement is catching on. How nice to see. All kinds of people have been telling me how much they value the chance at being published, even to a small audience. This will be great for the community. Thank you for helping it along. Sure. I mean, I've just got a poster up, but sure. Oh, coffee machine. Hi, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. What an interesting style. I can't wait to read more. Thanks for collecting this one. So I take it you're also a fan of working at the Liberté? Coffee. Yeah, I get you. I used to drink an entire French press per day. I mean, I used to. I just do. Although I'm not entirely sure that actually helped. The Liberté is a beauty though. Just look at it. They did a great job of preserving the building for what, 285 years now? At least that's what Miriam says, and she seems to know her stuff. Alright, I'll let you enjoy the ambiance. Take care. Bye. Oh my goodness, we've got recommendations coming out of our ears. Oh crikey, I'm a bit late. Hopefully, you guys are probably back from ad jail while I was reading all that lot. Hopefully you made it back safely from ad jail. We have given the second of the... we have given the second of the manuscripts over to Fern. So that's 2 of 3. So we need to get 1 more. I'm wondering if we might have to go down the seafront and see if Walt's got one. Walt seems like a book writing type. Okay. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? I'm intent on reading a play, but don't usually go for thrillers. Okay. Play. Okay. Henry VI, Part 3. Do we have any other plays? Titus Andronicus. Incredibly violent Shakespeare play. Not for the faint of heart. Probably not that one. If he doesn't like thrillers, one that is called incredibly violent. Probably not up his street. Any other plays? Oh, The Tempest. Oh, The Tempest's quite fun. Have The Tempest. The Tempest is a very nice play. Hello, dear. How have you been? I need a book with a high page count. I'm a fan of books like Alias Grace. Alias Grace, a narrativized version of a historical murder case. A young woman's crimes come into question when she's released from prison. Is Grace Marks really a killer? Okay, so we just need we need a crime book with the highest page count. Okay, 500, 600, that's not a crime book. 200, 200, 200, 300, 200, 475. That sounds kind of similar to the one that they just, this one, Alias Grace. Narratives, is someone capable of killing their wife? Is Grace Marks really a killer? So that's 475. That's actually a crime book. The other two long ones are sort of horror and Dan Brown. 400, 200. First to Die. Thrilling first book in the Women's Murder Club series. Takes 4 crime-solving friends through a classic murder mystery. Will they make it through the twists this case has in store for them? Monster. 400. Okay, which one's longer? First to Die, 462, or Gone Girl, 475. Let's go with Gone Girl, because it's the longest. Yes, that's what I thought. It was only a 1-star difficulty though, so probably either of them would have worked. Good morning, Bailey. You want to play? You want to play? Woof woof, catch. He can't roll over. It's very sad. It's probably because he'll fall out of his little bed. Oh, hello. Welcome back to your Pillars of Business course. Congratulations on your success with our first 2 challenges. Now, the next stage is a bit more challenging. Oh, what now? You see, our compendium prescribes that a good business must weather hard times. But I was not entirely sure what that might look like for a small shop such as yours. What I thought up might be slightly unusual, but it would surely assure me of your competence. I'm scowling at you. Usually we put our bins behind the liberté until they're collected. Today I thought I might put them out front. So, will you still be able to make sufficient sales while your customers have to navigate around this rubbish? Seriously. Sell 10 books in a day with Mariam's bins outside. We can definitely do that because we're going to sell 10 in the next 10 minutes. Alright then, good luck. I will observe your success with great interest. Mariam, you suck. You just suck. Anything hot off the press. Could use something with a political message. However, it would be nice if it's not super tragic. Okay. Hot off the press. 2013, 1984, 1898. No, 1600. Okay, let's try some of these travel ones because they tend to be written in the real world. 2003, 1969, 2017, 1994, 1997, 2016, 1980, 1950, 2023. 1992, 1999, 2014. Okay, 2023 is the most recent book we've got so far. Okay. Oh, these are going to be... What was that one? 2001, 2014, 2019. I'm not quite sure these count because they're not going to have a political message. They are just murders. No. And these are classics. So none of these are going to be modern, are they? Just have a quick flick through just in case, but I don't think so. No. Okay. The most modern one we've got is this one, Tasting History. I'm not sure if it's a political message, but it's modern. Don't quite know what to do otherwise. I'm just going to have to go for it because everything else is way older. I say way old, like 5 years. No, it doesn't have a political message, but it's modern, so poop off. It's fine. Hi, can I get a book? I wouldn't mind something really niche, but no romance, please. I really enjoyed Troglobites Don't Bite. Okay. Do we have that dinosaur book? No. I quite like that dinosaur book. Something niche. Medieval carpentry. That's definitely niche. Have some medieval carpentry. Minus 20% to all books sale chance. Oh my goodness. Okay, if we can do 2 more, we can knock this one on the head today. That person's about to buy 3 books. Does that count? Do they count? Why do you not count? You just bought books. Oh, that means we've got to come back. I don't want to come back. We've got to come back to the Stinky Bin lab land. Okay, we've got to go back. Got to go back. Cafe Liberté. Got to go back. Not many people bought many books. I'm very cross with Mariam because she did this to us. She did this to us. And I'm very cross. We still haven't bought any drama stock. Still don't have any drama stock. But we do have slightly more of a couple of other categories. So that will keep us busy for a bit. Right, let's go back and finish selling next to the bins. I'm really stuck on what to do about this solve their argument problem because I actually have no idea how to do it. Yo. Okay, I've got to sell 10 books in a day. So I'm starting a whole day. I would have made it to 10 if I had a whole day. Okay, I'm looking for anything sci-fi. I like books that basically rip my heart out, and I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. Okay, we don't have that many fantasy. Sci-fi. Are you looking for feminist anarchist sci-fi? I'm told Le Guin's Hainish Cycle is the place to start. While this book is technically the 5th book in the series, it's also the first in the chronology. Confusing, I know. Okay, 350 pages. Court of Mist and Fury, that is fantasy, not sci-fi. A Deepness in the Sky. Interstellar trade conflict unfolds between 2 rivaling powers in this epic and thought-provoking sci-fi prequel. A dramatic modern classic of speculative sci-fi. The Lost Continent. Okay. I think... that one's probably more likely. Let's go with that. The Dispossessed. I love speculative fiction. Well, I'm glad you do. because that was a long shot. And I'm glad we went with it. And we have sold one book. Ugh, this challenge of Merriam's might be harder than it looks. Come on, people, I'm bribing you with coffee and everything. Good day. I see you're getting well acquainted in town. You know, I expect you to be aware of the responsibility you have taken on by coming here. Oh. You are more than a salesperson now. You are a provider of knowledge. And here at Cyril Plaza, we value the written word above all else. It carries our culture, our history, and our traditions. So let me have a look at what you have with you today. I hope to see some of those values represented here. I don't like you. Ugh. I'm looking for books by women. Also, give me one of those good old classics. I'm a fan of books like A Room of One's Own. Okay, Room of One's Own. Classic piece by Virginia Woolf, both a thought-provoking essay and a narrative exploration of the position of women as characters, as well as writers in a literary tradition dominated by the patriarchy. Okay. Bram Stoker. I'm just going to go through and look for women. Shakespeare. Alice Walker. Striking epistolary novel that continuously insists on the solidarity, friendship, and romantic love between women of colour, even in the face of the greatest adversaries. Okay, that's pretty good. It's only a difficulty 1, so I don't think we need to work too hard to find the right one. Let's just go with that. Amazing! Everyone has been telling me to finally read The Colour Purple. There you go then. You enjoy that. Off you go. Get out of my bookshop. I'm looking for a book featuring folklore. Do you have anything like Prince Caspian? Yes, I already finished the last one. Prince Caspian, second instalment, Chronicles of Narnia. Protagonists must suddenly return to a changed Narnia and must help their friends defeat an evil despot, making a play for power. Okay, let's have a look. Folklore. So we do have Greek mythology, Atlantis. Okay. I mean that's pretty good. Let's just quickly have a look. Heidi, Pippi Longstocking, Animorphs, Prince Caspian. We can't give her Prince Caspian because we've tried that before. I'm going to go with Atlantis because that makes sense, right? No, you and me, game, are going to have to agree to disagree on that one because, my goodness. I very much disagree with you on that one. Good afternoon. You know, I still have a few books selling essentials left over from the last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday. And if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse for some items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. I don't want your junk, woman. What are you going to do when you've sold all of your crap to me? So, dear, anything I haven't read yet? I usually go for 21st century publications. I usually enjoy a good mystery plot. A mystery from the 21st century. So from the 2000s? 21st century? Yeah, 2000s. Okay. Okay, we need a mystery from 2000 onwards. I struggle with century things. Okay, right. Let's start from the top. No, it's 1918, 2021. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Catching Mystery for any true crime podcast fan out there. Okay, so it's 2021. That's pretty good. That's also a mystery. 2020. Teenager who suddenly becomes heir to a strange billionaire's fortune. I mean, that sounds fun. Sounds a bit like something she'd enjoy. There we go. Very up to date. Completed hard times. There you go, Miriam. Take your bins away and let me actually sell stock. Look how many people are buying things now that there are not bins sat there. Ridiculous woman. The annoying thing is I'm going to have to come back now. I'm going to have to come back again. Oh, crikey, we've got someone with a wheelbarrow here. Look at this lot. Why, thank you for buying my books. Actually made some money today. Other than yesterday, where someone put a stinky bin outside my shop for most of it. Bah. Right, we don't need classics. Why is no one giving me what we actually need? Okay, so that's going to be a mixed box. Okay, 4 drama. I will take 4 drama. I really could use more drama, but we'll take 4. We can start with that. Okay, so what have we got? What day is it tomorrow? Oh, it's play day. Look, it's Julius Caesar performance. We've got to go to the performance at the we don't have any other choice. We're going to the lighthouse, people. We're going to see the performance of Julius Caesar. Woo! Okay, drama, crime. Okay, you're just gonna have to have what drama I've got, which is that. that's all I've got. So that's that. I'm just gonna stock out the rest of the bookshop with everything else because I don't really have enough otherwise. Put fantasy on there and put some travel on there. It's a little bit uneven, but that'll have to do because we don't have any more drama books. But look at the stage. All the world's a stage, but this is ours. There it is. Look over there. I'm hoping they move these sheep before the performance because it might, detract from the words if you've got a couple of sheep just bleating in the background. Hi, Bailey. Good dog. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. What should I pick? Give me something with a thrilling case and a dashing detective. I like books that basically rip my heart out. Also, I'm a huge crime story fan. Okay, so dashing detective. That means no Agatha Christie. Because Poirot is not dashing. He's basically an egg. So, thrilling case and a dashing detective. Okay, thrilling. A violent madman. As good as dead. Is there anything where they describe the... They actually describe the protagonist? I don't think I've noticed any of them. Ghost Stories, Death Note. Okay. In this thrilling and bloody case, Detective Alex Cross investigates another macabre murder with undeniable signs of vampires while being haunted by someone from his past. Okay. At least he's not Poirot, because Poirot is literally just, an egg or a potato or something, round. Okay, Alicia Benson, that is a... Dashing kind to me describes a man, so Alicia Benson, that's a woman, that's a... Carrie is a horror. Comic strips, Poirot. More Poirot. Hard-boiled noir detective story in which P.I. Philip Marlowe uncovers a criminal plot and seduces damsels left and right. Red Dragon. One of us is lying. I kind of like the sound of the one that I found up here. Hang on, where did it go? Where did Alex Cross go? There he is. Alex Cross. Have Alex Cross. Oh! Oh my goodness. We're being raided! Hello! It's Cuddly Coder! Hi, Cuddles! Thank you so much for the raid! That's really exciting. Hi, everyone! It's Conglemo! Welcome in, welcome in. We are playing Tiny Bookshop. Oh my goodness, Conglemo, thank you so much for the resub. That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Hello. How did the rest of your stream go? Was it fun? Did you figure out what was actually going on with the weird lighthouse or whatever it was you were doing? I mean, you started off with the lighthouse and you turned into a pink cloud, and then I had to come and start the stream. So, did you transform into anything else? And welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Conglomerate. Hope you've had a good day, or are having a good day, I think, in your time zone. The lighthouse turned into a boat, and you're now a light bulb on fire. That game is so weird. I'm going to have to watch the end of your VOD just to figure out what on earth you mean, because I can't quite picture it. But then again, if you told me that a lighthouse turned into a pink cloud, I wouldn't have believed you either. Amazing. Right. Right, what are we doing? We are looking for a romance plot. Okay. Okay, we're looking for a romance plot with a historical setting. So we're probably looking for something like a Jane Eyre or like an Austen or a Bronte or something like that. F. Scott Fitzgerald, no. Persuasion. 27-year-old Anne Elliot gets a second chance at love when her ex-fiancé, Captain Frederick Wentworth, moves into her family's home. Another Austen classic that never gets old. I haven't actually read Persuasion. Yeah, I haven't read that one. I might have to get to it at some point. Very psychedelic and weird, but fun. Well, at least it's fun, because I didn't know when you started if not having a storyline would get sort of frustrating, but now you sort of getting into it. I guess it's sort of, it's weird. Let's just see what weird happens next. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't often make my way up here, but I reckon it's well worth it for such a delightful occasion. I'm a big fan of the arts, you see. Even used to act a little in my youth. Can you imagine? Those pictures can ne'er see the light of day. Bless. Our own theatre play, here in Bookston. How exciting. I usually like with romance plays and comedies a bit more than the tragedies, but Julius Caesar should be interesting. I've heard good things about the production. Especially about that executive producer, a true patron of the performance arts. Yes, I paid for everything, so enjoy it. It came out of my pocket. It's very much a vibe of a game. Yeah, I get that. It's very it's very odd, but I was quite enjoying it. Oh, it's fun. Everyone's coming to see me today. It seems I have been promoted to the role of theatre critic at the review. Not that I'm complaining. It means that I didn't have to buy my own ticket. What do you think of the original text? I read it in preparation for tonight. I must say, the political and philosophical questions posed by the play are perhaps still relevant today. Anyway, I don't mean to bore you. You'll be in the audience later, right? Well, good. See you there. Okay, someone remind me to take the ticket machine down because I've got better things to have up than that ticket machine now. Lurk, thank you very much for the lurk. Enjoy resetting your brain or getting away from the screen or... Oh yeah, going to say hello to your wife. That would also be a thing to spend some time doing. Say hello to her for me. Yay, theatre! Did you know I'm going to be a director one day? I wanted to be in the play today too, but they were totally mean to me and didn't let me join. They said that Caesar wasn't for little kids, that I wouldn't get it. That's so unfair. I mean, there's a lot of murder in Julius Caesar. Anyway, let's just see how they do without me. I'm sure they'll be begging me to join soon. I mean, if they do something that doesn't involve loads of people stabbing each other, then, you know, that would be great. Hi, agoraphobic fish. Coming in from Cuddly Coda's raid and being here at the same time. Are you a clone? Clone! Sorry. Got distracted by your phone, Mr. Lovegood. Oh no. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I try very hard not to pick my phone up during the day. I've got one of those apps that stops you from using things. It's a little jelly bean. He knits. It's very, very cute. What's the app called? I can't remember now. I can't remember what the app's actually called. Anyway, it's a very cute little focus app. Okay, what's Anne looking for? Hi, you got another book for me? Bonus points if it's from this century, but I easily get nightmares, so no horror stories. Do you have anything like The Lightning Thief? In this tale of Greek mythology, friendship, and mediocre paternal figures for the ages, our young protagonist has to go on a mythic road trip to retrieve a stolen artifact or face Zeus's wrath. Okay. We do have quite a lot of fantasy around, so should we try and go with like modern and not too scary? Way too easily distracted and sidetracked. Only supposed to look at a notification or look something up. Don't even remember how it started. Yeah, 100%. That happens to me at work a lot. Phone buzzes, you pick it up and you just go, oh, I'll just have a quick check on this, and then 25 minutes later it's just like, what was I doing? Okay, The Passage, probably too scary. Second Foundation. Sci-fi? No, I think it was... Yeah, so Greek, more mythic, more fantasy mythic than sci-fi. Dragon Song. Well, that sounds quite nice. Menoli can't stay in her fishing village, which forbids her dreams and confines her to rigid gender roles. Surprisingly, the new life awaiting her holds songs and dragons in store. That sounds quite nice. Dragons. It's quite mythologic. Try that. Yay! Supposed to crochet, but I did maybe 3 stitches, put it down and forgot. Oh no. There are too many other distractions, so I only ever managed to get caught up for like 20 minutes or something like that, maybe half an hour. But sometimes, like, you know, if I'm laying in bed scrolling, I'm just like, oh crap. It's been an hour. Put the phone down. Coglamo's got a 7-stream streak. My goodness, Coglamo, what are you going to do with all those channel points? Thank you so much for coming back again and again. That's so cool. Thank you very much. What's Tilda got to say? How delightful to see the youth take such initiative. I've been advocating for the construction of a stage for years, you know. But the council always put it off till next year. Well, we can see how that went. But no matter, we're here now, and I hope this new stage will be used for many more cultural events like this. Ah, I see. Conglemo is going to use his bonus his bonus channel points to give Momo treats, which is definitely worthwhile. Thank you very much for giving Momo treats. Oh, here we go. Moira. Hey, you. Hope you're doing alright. Have you spoken to my nan lately? No, actually, don't tell me. I told myself not to invest all of my thoughts and energy into this daft argument. I mean, why not channel it all into something more productive? Like, I've picked my master's thesis research back up, and I've had so many ideas for songs. I mean, even if nothing comes out of it, just spending time with the band is nice and chill. Anyway, the number one rule is not to wallow in sadness, and sooner or later I'll think of something that'll change my nan's mind. I doubt that. Have you met your nan? Mr. Lovegood. I should have a thing I had as a kid. It was like a timer, but I used it to know how long to do a task, or how long I had to get ready and such. My ADHD is surely doing its thing, but they won't medicate me. Yeah, I'm actually on the waiting list to try out the medication, but goodness knows if it'll actually do anything. But yeah, so there are some really good apps. So I used to have one called Forest, where you grew a tree. So it was kind of the reverse of the timer. It blocks you from using your phone. So I used to have one called Forest, and it grew a tree. And if you started using your phone before the timer was up, the tree died, and you had like a little sad twig. And I've now got another little focus friend one, because Forest started doing all of this paid for stuff, and I didn't like it. And he's a cute little jelly bean, and he knits, and so he knits you socks. And you set a timer for like 2 hours or 1 hour or whatever you want. And that's really cute. So it's a cute little jelly bean that prevents you from using your phone. So it's kind of the reverse of that. The other thing to look into is, have you looked at on Twitch co-working streams? I'd spend a lot of my work time on co-working streams, because they do 50 minutes on, 10 minutes off, or 25 minutes and 5 minutes off. And they're quite helpful, because there's music and there's people there that are sort of focusing too. It kind of plays into that, like the ADHD brain of being observed. I find it quite helpful, so there you go. A little bit of a ramble. What are we doing? We are looking for a romance set in the past. Okay. Let's have a look here. The Tempest? Tempest isn't really... Oh, it kind of is a romance. It says romantic. It says romantic. I wouldn't have said the Tempest was romantic, but there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, Thomas. I can't do this. Oh dear St. Bookston, it's going to be a disaster. Oh, Anthony keeps missing his cue because he forgets that he also plays Decius. Portia's costume is the wrong colour, and she still has a cold. Goodness me, this is all my fault. I know it. Because Casca insisted on asking me all kinds of questions about Shakespeare last week, I accidentally said the name of the Scottish play. I know, it sucks, but I can't take it back now, can I? I guess we will just have to go ahead and do the play anyway. The show must go on, right? Wish us luck. Oh, calm down, you overdramatic weirdo. Had medications before, either they didn't show effect after some time or they took it away for other reasons. Last time, maybe 3 years ago now, they took it away because I had negative effects on my heart. Hopefully I can start again soon. I've lost weight. Yeah, they did. They had to do a whole bunch of tests. And one of the things that they tested me for was a heart thing. Yeah, well, hopefully they'll sort it out, or you can try some different things. Oh, everyone, let's sit comfortably. Are we ready for the play? Got to take it seriously. Okay, here we go. Sitting down with the rest of the audience, you feel tension creeping up on you too. Goodness, you want this to go well for Thomas. The excited chatter in the air slowly quietens as the curtains open. A soothsayer bids you. Beware the Ides of March. Set him before me. Let me see his face. Fellow, come from the throng. Look upon Caesar. What sayest thou to me now? Speak once again. Beware the Ides of March. I've no idea what this means. There you go. In the blink of an eye, the first and second act have concluded, and the curtains are drawn for a moment. It really would help if I knew what the plot of Julius Caesar was. At their next opening, a new scenery unfolds before you. Aroundly, the audience mutters in appreciation at the artfully hand-drawn background depicting a view of the Roman Senate. The Ides of March are come. Soothsayer eyes Caesar, but not gone. You see something flashing in the soft stage lights, a prop knife hidden in the sleeve of Cassius. The conspirators slowly advance. Speak, hands for me. The lights dim even further, and everything seems to happen very fast. Casca sinks his knife into Thomas with no effect, until suddenly blood springs forward from the young boy's side. Cassius and Brutus move too, and soon the conspiring teens have wrestled Thomas to the floor and are standing over him, knives still firmly clutched. I love the fact that, sorry, just a little sidebar, Cassius and Brutus are characters from the play. Thomas is probably playing Caesar, but Thomas is the only one that's got his actual name rather than Caesar. So I just find that quite amusing. He looks up defiantly, clutching his bloodied costume, and laces his words with all the betrayal his cracking young voice can manage. Et tu, Brute, then fall, Caesar. The audience looks on in horror as Thomas lies there, his eyes closed, trying not to look like he's still breathing. You give yourself an internal pat on the shoulder for affording these young talents such high production value. As the curtains open for the final bows, you smile up at Thomas, who receives a thunderous applause. Yay! There we go. Take a bow. Thank you, Bookston Breeze. Yay! We did it, everyone! We did it! Okay, right. Mixed bag. Okay, we've got 7 drama out of that one. We're slowly improving. Okay, 868. We've nearly got enough for the tiny clock tower. I'm so excited about the possibility of getting the tiny clock tower. Okay. Okay, we've finished the lighthouse. Look at all of it. Yay! Okay, right. What day is it? Oh, it's the flea market. Time for the flea market. No questions, just flea market. Fantasy classic crime fact. Fantasy classic. Okay. Crime fact. Okay. And then we'll do Let's put the drama, the few drama we've got in here. And then a few fantasy there. Kids. Alright, travel. Let's tidy the travel. Okay. We do have a few more. I'm not going to do any more drama because otherwise we're just going to run out. Let's put a few more kids. What have we got? Actually, we could just do more of the main ones, couldn't we? Classic, fact, crime. There we go. We've got 8 kids. Why did I do that? That's a weird thing for me to do. Oh, never mind. Don't know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I still haven't taken the ticket thing down. Oh, never mind. Live and learn. What's everybody got at their stalls today? Right, let's see what Tilda's got today. Oh, extra shelves. Let's have an additional shelf because we're going to have a bookshop to stock at some point as well. Fits 18 books. Okay. Step ladder. While there are at least 5 kids' books in upper shelves, plus 7% to kids' sale chance. No. I'd rather get the little roof clock thingy because that's cool. Bonjour. None of these colours are particularly exciting. Although they are cheaper than they used to be. They used to be 25. They're now 10. Oh, hello. Hey you. So, still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book. I'll do my best. Something magical, please. Trying to read more from female authors. Okay. Can't get enough of Ranma 1-2 or Ranma half. All that teenager Ranma Satomi wants to do is train in martial arts, but a cursed spring queers his pitch, so to speak, because now every time he is splashed with water he changes into a girl. The beginning of his sweet and romantic manga series. Okay, we have seen this one before. So something magical. Star Wars, Game of Thrones, no. Martian, no. Never-ending story. I mean, that's quite nice. When a little boy hides in the attic with a strange book, an exciting adventure begins in this book's fantasy world. A story about escapism and imagination for all of us who enjoyed hiding in our books. Horror epic, no. Oh, manga, mysterious. Okay, I'm going to read it in order. How can Coco ever become a witch if she was born without the gift of magic? Well, a mysterious magician might hold the missing puzzle pieces for her dreams to come true. This popular manga series promises lovable characters and a whole lot of magic. Manga, witch. I'm going to go with it. I don't know if it's a female author. I'm going to go with it because of the other two and just take a chance on the Asian name. Yes, that's what we want. Whoa, Witch Hat Atelier has been on my list for ages. Good catch. Thank you so much for keeping me afloat with books. You enjoy that. Oh, crikey, she's talking to the dog again. Ow, aff, aff, woof. Huh? Usually dogs understand me just fine. I think yours might just be shy. By the way, did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my bubba and I bought a sled. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some cool trousers. Maybe some that aren't covered in mud. Oh, you should get something too. Okay, bye. This plant should do something at the end of today because it's raining. Okay, let's see what this stall's got. Okay, what do daisies do? +2 to classic. Some ferns. A grove of ferns, or is it a bunch? A collective? +1 to travel, +1 to fact. +1 to daily expenses. I quite like all of the plants, but they do cost money to carry around with you. I'm going to leave it for now, I think. Once we're done carrying random pots around for Anne, I think we might go back. Hello, dear. I came by to extend an invitation for the 18th. I want to get together for tea with everyone to celebrate my birthday. Just come by Café Liberté after work. No presents necessary. But I do have something I wanted to discuss with everyone, so I hope you can find the time. Now, let me pick out a book I can gift myself. See you soon. Sure. There you go, nice crime book. Murder of Roger Ackroyd is a good choice. Don't make me like you, Tilda, that's not fair. Okay, I will rage if none of the characters kiss, but anything worth saying has been said before the year 2000. What can you recommend for a collector like me? Oh my goodness. So something vaguely romancy before the year 2000. Okay, I'm going straight in with the classics. Comedy of Error. Comedy of Errors. Oliver's Travels. Poems. Richard II. Bonds Being Earnest. Carmilla. Lesbian Vampires. I'm not going there. Great Expectations. Around the World in 80 Days. A Study in Scarlet. Okay, that is not good. Because none of those are romancy. I'm disappointed. The Martian, there's no horror, no. ACOTAR. Get ready for a sexy, epic and twisting book 2 in the ACOTAR series. Where the immortal... Oh no, it's pre-2014. Can't do that. Asimov, no. Science fiction, no. Post-2000, post-2000. Oh no! Okay. Got a couple more classics hiding down here. The Raven, no. Henry VI, Part 3, no. More fantasy. Fellowship of the Ring, Inkheart, Game of Thrones, Ranma. Game of Thrones is technically before the year 2000. But again, meh. What have we got in the... Got anything romancy in the kids section? I mean, I doubt it. Heidi, Matilda, The Little Prince, Stormbreaker, The Yellow Fairy Book. Okay. Oh dear. This one's difficult. Oh, hang on. Drama. Oh my goodness, drama. I hadn't looked in the drama. Oh my goodness. Much Ado About Nothing. Of course. Have Much Ado About Nothing. Much Ado About Nothing is brilliant. It's hilarious. There's lots of couples fighting and making up. It's brilliant. It's a great play. Very much enjoy it. Hey, I have exciting news to share. Our little poster campaign really worked. Not only is the theatre troupe on board, but we got permission for the event from the City Council, thanks to Tilda's persuasive powers. Well, and thanks to you, of course, a lot of new people are interested in Silence Library now, and they want to hear us play. Thanks for the help, mate. It's a huge breakthrough for us as a band, and you really helped me gain some confidence. Well, thank you very much. Silence Library is ready for their first ever concert. There we go. And now, what's her name can stop harassing me about a stage. Alright, there's lots of preparation waiting for me now, since we agreed to have the concert on Thursday. I'll see you there, right? It'll be cool to have you supporting us from the crowd. Thank you very much for the hydrate. I have hydrated with water. Because the glass of Prosecco doesn't count as hydration, I've been reliably told by several people. Cheer on Silence Library on Thursday at the Lighthouse, and maybe start a mosh pit. No, definitely will not be starting a mosh pit. We will cheer them on. I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. Don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated work. Okay, right, let's start here and find something. I'm just going to flick through and find the longest I can. So 100, 200, 400. Okay, 400 is the highest so far. 300, 100, 100, 500. Okay. The Shadow of the Wind, 500. That's our current winner. Ooh, Game of Thrones, 802. Okay, that's the current front runner. Ranma, so 300, 200, 96, 240, 300, 138. Okay, Game of Thrones is probably going to be the winner. Can't think of anything else that is going to be longer than 800 pages. Oh, 700. Secret History of Bookston. Wouldn't mind challenging myself to really. Don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated work. What's more sophisticated, a secret history or Game of Thrones? I'm going to keep looking though. 400, 600. What was that one? Royal Horticultural Society Encyclopedia of Gardening. Oh, 1,000 pages. A Dance with Dragons. Oh, it's another Game of Thrones. Another Game of Thrones. Okay, 1,000 pages. Oh, okay, fine. Apparently there was something better than the Game of Thrones, but there we go. You enjoy that. I want something with a political message. It would be nice if it's not super tragic, though. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay, something with a political message. Okay. I don't like these ones. I really struggle with these ones. I do really struggle with these because I'm not quite sure what political means in this context. I think I've said this before. I don't really understand what political message means. I could try something like Game of Thrones because that is all very much about, you know, fighting with, you know, different factions and kings and queens and things, but I'm not sure that's what they mean. Like before, we've gotten through ones like this by giving them like biographies or autobiographies. So I might have to see if we can find something like that. Do we have anything like that? Have we looked here before? Have we looked here already? I can't remember. Camilla. We did have Great Gatsby. I mean, that's got like a moral message to it at least. The Lost Symbol, Crime and Punishment. There you go. Have Crime and Punishment. I don't know. There we go. Okay, fine. Did not expect that to work. Just have Crime and Punishment and go away. I keep forgetting the coffee machine. It's Speak, Bailey! Speak! Ruff, 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 ruff. Meow. Tilda doesn't seem to want her cat back. Have you noticed? Tilda's cat's just quite happily just sitting there keeping us company. Oh, we forgot to look at what this guy's got this week. What have you got? Oh, bench. Bench, bench, bench. Bench. I was thinking about that. Bench is so useful because it gives you more places to put things. Because like the table is one site on the ground, but you can put 3 things on top of it. So I think the bench is the same. The bench gives you places to put stuff on top of it. Because I got that really early in the playthrough I started before I started streaming it. So I haven't played beyond like the first season, I don't think, in the game that I was playing. But I got that bench pretty early. So it's interesting what you get and when. It's pretty cool. Cheap books. Oh, the cheap books. Have the cheap books. 2 drama. We've got enough for nearly a whole shelf of drama now. My goodness. Tilda's birthday party. Okay. Because I bought a bench, we still can't buy a tiny clock tower. It's fine. We've got time. But I am going to put out my bench. So if we put the bench there, then we can put this on top of the bench. And then we can put other things outside if we wanted to. Such as that sign that has now disappeared. Where did it go? Where's my sign? There's my sign. My review board. Put my review board out. Oh, we've lost our awning. We've got our ivy up. We've lost our awning. So the awning is get extra recommendations per day and more inspiration duration. And you get more customers when it's raining. But what do you get for the ivy? Yeah, so you get massive bonuses for every plant, all the other plants in your shop. It's probably worth keeping that one. I think the idea is you're probably supposed to change them depending on the weather. Like put the ivy on and then put the awning on. But you know that I'm not going to do that. Because you know that's way too complicated. Right, take down the Julius Caesar thing, for goodness sake. Okay. Take that down. And I'm going to put up... What else can we put up instead? What do these things do? -1 recommendations. No, we definitely don't want that. -5% danger. I still don't understand this danger thing. I've never seen it do anything. I've never seen anything like, you know, catch fire or anything. It's a bit strange. Oh, ad break. Thank you very much for sticking around through the ads, everyone. I very much appreciate it. I'm just going to be decorating my shop for a little bit, so I'll probably still be doing that when you get back because I'm being indecisive. There you go, let's put the tiny cactus. Oh, actually, can we paint the bench? We can paint the bench. We can paint the bench. It's a revelation, everybody. We can paint the bench. Is there anything else we can paint? Can we paint this plant pot? Because, you know, it's green. And we can paint the... We can paint the watering can. And it goes purple and yellow, which is our colour scheme for... I have no idea why. Forky's not even here. We can change the colour scheme. If we want to, we can change the colour scheme. Forky's not here. It's fine. I'm used to the colour scheme now. The ads are louder than me still. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lovegood. I did think that might still be the case. I only turned myself up a very, very slight amount because I didn't want to deafen anybody. Okay, I've turned myself up another tiny little bit, so we'll see if that helps next go round. I appreciate your help though. Thank you very much for helping me to refine it, because it is a bit awkward when someone says, yeah, there's a discrepancy in the sound, and you're just like, yeah, that's great, but how do I test that on myself? Okay, I don't seem to be able to change the colour of this pot, but I've repainted my watering can, which is very exciting. I can't change the colour of the life preserver. Okay. There is now this chair is absolutely hideous, actually. Kitty, can I get rid of the kitty? Can I put the kitty on the other chair? Oh, okay. I need to close the paint menu. Go back to items. Kitty, can you sit on the other chair? Sit over there. Okay, so plus 4 seconds inspiration. Plus 2 seconds inspiration. Okay. Alright. Both of them can stay. Both of them can stay. Is there anything we can put on the chair that looks like it belongs on the chair? That wouldn't be weird? I think anything we put on the chair is going to, except the cat, is going to be weird, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. No, not that. Cat. Nope, cat. No! Come here. I'm getting annoyed with you. Cat. No, not chair. Cat. Cat. Okay, that cat's just going to have to stay there now. I can't get the cat. I can't get the cat off the chair. It's not doable. The cat is now permanently on that chair. There is nothing that can be done. The cat is going to be there forever. Okay, right. No, not that. Paint. Paint. I need to paint the... What if I painted that colour? Oh, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. That makes it stand out a little bit. And then go... Can I put that there maybe? There we go. That's much nicer, isn't it? That's much prettier. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Where are we going? What's going on? What day is it? Attend Silence Library's upcoming concert. We will do that. Oh my goodness, look at next week. We're so busy. So we've got one clear day where we can do what we want. And then we've got Mega Savings Monday. The cruise ship arrives, which means we finally get to do the excellent thing, the wonderful, brilliant thing of scaring off the tourists. It's so exciting. I've been waiting to do this for over a in-game month. So exciting. We've got Tilda's birthday and Klaus's concert. I'm not quite sure how we can do both of those things on the same day. But I'm assuming the game will figure it out. Oh, I don't know what to do with ourselves. And then there's another performance of Julius Caesar. The game might force us to go to that, or we might not have to go because obviously we went last time. Flea market. Oh, it's such a busy week. Right, because it's Sunday, why don't we see what's going on at the park? So there's a creative writing club on Sundays, so we could go and see if we can meet the creative writing club, because we've got to meet groups for Fern, haven't we? So Should we try that? Let's go to the park. Or do we want to go to Cafe Liberté and try and solve this argument thing? What's the weather doing? There's no point going to the park if it's going to rain. What's the weather doing? No, hang on. That's the wrong one. It's going to be sunny. Okay, let's go to the park. It's sunny. I've decided. Crime, fact, travel, drama. Still don't have many drama. That's all the drama you're going to get. Crime, fact. What was the other? Travel drama. Travel. Tell you what, let's put the drama up here. Ah, look, it's a whole shelf of drama. Isn't that nice? Okay, and then we'll put a few more crime down here. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. So those kids can just stay there. We need to put out some classic for those. And some fantasy there. And then just bulk up the others, I guess. Let's put some more travel in here. Some more fact. And some more crime. Everyone likes crime. Boop. Sorted. Let's go to the park. And also the park is cool because you get free books. Oh, look, here we go. Welcome. Would you care to join? We practice our writing here. I write haikus. You? Sit down with a typewriter and start typing. Completed. How have I completed? Oh, I completed it because I had the typewriter like in the first day. Welcome to today's meeting. We'll start with the agenda soon. Join the next group activity, give someone some inspiration, acquire new books. Right. I bought a few books for anyone who needs more inspiration. But don't just copy exactly what these authors did, alright? I will notice. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shall we have the drama books? Let's have the drama books. Oh my goodness, there's drama books. 46. Oh my goodness, we actually have drama books. I'm so excited. Cool. Let's get to reading another work in progress then. Who would like to present first? Okay, they're happily over there. Let's set off the coffee machine and the plants. Oh, it's Moira. Hello, Moira. Hi there. I want to read a horror story, and I usually enjoy a good sci-fi. I really enjoyed Annihilation. Why has every previous expedition into Area X ended in horrible tragedy? And what actually hides in the contaminated zone? 4 scientists are sent to find out in this first volume of a tense cosmic horror trilogy. Okay. Drama! Yes, yippee! We finally have some drama stock. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, what have we got? We need horror. Horror, 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 horror. What's that? Time to Kill. No, legal drama. One of us is lying. Crime. Crime. Pet Cemetery is definitely a horror. Okay, she's kind of after like a haunted hotel, a writer with writer's block, his fraught marriage, and the creepiest children in literature. What could possibly go wrong? She's kind of looking for like a sci-fi type thing. Like a sci-fi horror. That's horror, but it's vampires. That's not sci-fi. Shapeshifters, Silmarillion. Fisherman. Interesting. Okay, let's go look at his crimes again. Telltale Heart. Badump. Badump. Agatha Christie. More Edgar Allan Poe. The Surgeon. That's a good book. American Psycho. We don't really have anywhere the two go together. We either have some really good horror or sci-fi. There isn't really the two that go together. No, I'm just going to go with the Stephen King. I'm going to go with The Shining because, you know, it's a classic. There we go. Yeah. It's close. It's not the best thing, but it is pretty good for a... It's definitely pretty good for a horror. Oh, you managed to join the Creative Writing Club already? That was quick. So, what was their vibe? They were very nice. Really? Like regular nice? Or we're secretly laughing about you nice? I've been told that that's a thing, but, well, never mind. I'd rather try and stay optimistic. So, do you think they'd welcome me? I'm still not so sure. Maybe we should still check out the other groups first. Oh, fun. You're going to make me talk to all of them, aren't you? It's fine, I can talk to the rest of them. Don't worry about it. It's Bring a Book to School Day. I'm a huge crime story fan. I'm a traveller and I like reading about real places. And if there's less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. Okay, so less than 200 pages. I mean, actually, that's probably easier than we think to get, because a lot of the Agatha Christie's are in the 200-ish kind of range. Reading about real places. There's one that we saw a minute ago that was about a real place. I mean, the Orient Express is a real place. There was one, wasn't there, which was a crime book, which was a murder... Oh, someone bought it. Of course someone's bought it. There we go. A narrativized version of a historical murder case. Oh, it's nearly 600 pages, though. Maybe not. Okay. I never know which bit to put first. Less than 200 pages. Real places, less than 200. Let's see if we can do real place, less than 200 pages. The Book of Tea. Real place, less than 200 pages. Could go with the Book of Tea. What's this one? Explore the mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. Satirical travel log. No, not satirical. Maybe not. Kind of want like... I'm not sure you can get crime and travel in the same thing. What else have we got? Do at the vicarage. 7 lamps of architecture. What have we got over here? Hamlet. The Great Gatsby. Richard II. Sense and Sensibility. Caspian. Heidi. This one's surprisingly hard. Okay, I'm just going to go with 2 of the 3 categories. Yeah, okay, fine. You never know which category's more peak than the others? It's like, is crime the thing that you want the most, or are the other two categories equally important? You look relaxed. Have you gotten around to taking a break yet? I don't have time. What could be more important than taking care of yourself? You'll end up like my friend Miriam. It's vital to take some time to breathe and think, or spend time with loved ones. Why don't you invite a friend for a coffee sometime? Other than that, how are you faring today? I see that the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. Let me see if there's anything I haven't read yet. There are so many people here today. What should I pick? I need something with loads of cool animals. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric life is one of my all-time favourites. Okay, so loads of cool animals. Seashells? No. Gardening? Encyclopedia? Building techniques? History? Frank Lloyd Wright? Newtonian physics for babies. That's not helpful. Around the world in 80 days. Into the magical west. Cooking. Georgetown. Islands. Catching carp. Carp is an animal. Carp is technically a fish, but it's there. Okay. Any advance on carp? Lesbians. Crime. No, you're not going to get animals in crime. Heidi. Pippi Longstocking. Prince Caspian. Hamlet. Sensibility. I'm not sure we're going to get anything better than a carp. Winding Coastal Roads to Surreal Mountain Retreats. It's comprehensive camping guide. No. No, I think we're going to go with the carp. Catching carp. They're a fish, they are animals. Oh, cute! No, carp are definitely not cute. They're kind of gormless looking. I definitely wouldn't count carp as cute. See, with the kitty being over there, I can't pet the kitty anymore. I make her go meow. It's quite sad. Right, what do you want? Fantasy novel. Something epic. No, I can't help you. I don't have any fantasy left. Okay. Okay. Do we have any drama? No, we don't even have any drama left. Oh my goodness, we've sold all the drama. Dan Brown. Inheritance Games. Girls Guide to Murder. Alias Grace. Pet Cemetery. No. That's real. That's real. For Hush Husher. Anything in here? Campervans, cooking. No, I don't have anything. Sorry. Where's my other free book, people? Where's my other free book? Last time there was 2 that I could steal. Now there's only 1. Where's my free book? Okay, can't find it. Never mind. Mixy box. Okay, I've only got 4 drama, but I will take it. Oh, we're so close to getting our tiny clock tower. I'm so excited. Okay, so it's Mega Savings Monday, but we are going to have to stop. We are going to have to go to the park at some point on Monday, because one of the groups we need to meet is on a Monday, so we need to, although we could go on a Wednesday. Just took my evening meds and should head to bed. Mum and I are going to a Christmas market tomorrow. Thanks for the stream. Much love. Good night. Nighty night, Mr. Lovegood. Hope you sleep well. Have a nice evening, and I'm really glad to see you. Nice to have you here. Yeah, see, the Mega Marché also wants drama, so it doesn't actually matter which one we do. But the park has got more options. I think I'm going to go with the park, because the park just has more options of things, like drama, travel, fact. Because, okay, yes, we have now got drama books, but we also need to be a little bit careful with them, because we are going to run out. Let's do some more crime. Let's put a few more drama up there. Someone actually bought some kids' books. No one in Bookstonbury ever buys kids' books, have you noticed? Oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some extra of those and some extra of those. Doesn't it look nice? Free book, free book. I found my free book. Oh, hello. I got money. I poked that pigeon and got money. Oh, it's Fern, lurking in the bushes like a weirdo. Don't mind me, I just dropped my glasses. Yep, found them again. Oh, Fern, you are a supremely awkward turtle, aren't you? You're so adorable for being supremely awkward. Oh, look, there's chess club. Ah, hello. Do we have another potential player here? Are you familiar with the rules of chess, or would you like a refresher? I've got absolutely no idea. Oh, that won't be a problem. We have quite a few avid checkers players in the club as well. But you might need to bring your own board. Now, good luck for your next match. Join the chess club. Okay. Oh, hello. I didn't know you liked chess, dear. Well, joining this club is a good idea, I tell you. Chess is great to keep you fit mentally. Alright, everybody. Are we all ready to start a new game? So we can join the game, we can give someone a recommendation, or we can acquire new books. So this is what we did yesterday. Should we just acquire new books? I'm curious about what happens if we join a game. Should we join a game? Okay, let's join a game of chess. Okay, since you're less experienced, I'll let you choose a colour, black or white. White. The game starts off normally enough. You decide to play a Queen's Gambit. I don't know what that means. The opponent accepts the gambit and begins taking your pawns. Another pawn down. Good, all according to plan. You use the time that your opponent is spending on taking your pawns to gain momentum. But disaster strikes. You're not exactly sure how it happened, but you moved your knight to the wrong square and it's captured. What a blunder. Haha, yoink. With no pawns left in the centre of the board, your king just sits there like a sack of potatoes. A devastating tag team of knight, bishop and queen ensues and leaves you nowhere to run. You start sacrificing pieces to stay in the game, but it's too little, too late. Ah, good game. It happens. We all blunder sometimes. Please wrap up your games now so that we can record the scores. I found my book. Found my other free book. Okay. Defeat! Oh, look, we've got +5 to drama, but we get less recommendations today. Oh. Oh dear. Never mind. Ah, There you are. Mary asked me to see what you are up to. Tilda, I was literally just talking to you over there. I was just talking to you a second ago about chess. I suppose she's a bit concerned because you haven't made progress with her business course lately. Well, yes, I've got other things to be doing. But don't worry about it. I took my time with the course too back in the day. I've tried to explain it to Mary, but work-life balance is a bit of a foreign concept to her. But if you're struggling with the rules of the course, that's a different story. They can be quite difficult, it's true, and a bit archaic in my opinion. But our dear Moira should be able to help you out there. They're the business expert after all, so don't hesitate to ask them for advice. No, I just haven't been back to the Liberté because I've got so many other places to go. Fact. Give me a fact book. I tend to lean a little bit more towards non-fiction. You are reiterating. You just want a fact book. Okay. There we go. There's a fact book. It's an encyclopedia. Enjoy. A non-fiction fact book. There you go. Have an encyclopedia. Fern's still just lurking in the bushes. Who's the sweetest boy, Bailey? Yes, you are, yes, you are. He's the goodest doggo. This plant that Anne gave us hasn't grown or anything yet. It's just sitting there. I'm hoping it does something soon. Ha! Checkmate! Oops. Okay, so you only get one opportunity to play with those on a day. I mean, that makes sense. We've gotten over 900! Oh! If we don't go too crazy with buying stock, we might be able to get our... Okay, probably not today. I'm going to go not today because otherwise we're going to only have like 15G left to pay to go to the next location tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Cruise ship, cruise ship, cruise ship, cruise ship. I'm so excited by the cruise ship. Okay, you know what that means. You know what that means. Where's the stinky fish? Where's the stinky fish? Where's the stinky fish? Where's the stinky fish? I've been waiting for this bit. There you go. Let's put the stinky fish here on the armchair. I'm so excited. Oh no, there's an ad break. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna wait out the ad break because everyone needs to be here to see the stinky fish and the tourists. Because I'm very excited, so I'm gonna pootle about until you get back. I'm gonna stock my bookshop. A cruise ship has landed at the pier. Okay, good. Fact, travel. Fact. 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 Travel. Travel. Okay. Little bit of drama. Little bit kids. Let's do some classic. And then some fantasy there. Crime. We've normally got quite good boosts to crime, so I'll just stick a few there. And I'll put another one there. And then a bit more fact. A bit more fact. Here we go. Okay. I think we're ready. We're quite ready. Although I am just going to give it another little... I'm going to dawdle for a minute just to make sure that everyone is back, because this is going to be awesome. At least I hope it's going to be awesome, because what I think is about to happen is that the tourist ship is just going to get attacked by seagulls, which is going to be hilarious. So let's have a go. Okay, that's got to have been enough time for the ads. Surely that's got to be enough time for the ads. Okay, let's have a drink. Okay, here we go. Wow. Here we go again with that blasted thing. Don't worry, Walt, I've got a plan. Mine! Mine! Poseidon. Poseidon's ass, what's happening? Scared tourists. Seagulls sure are terrifying. Oh my, why are there so many of them? Okay, let's quickly check what he's selling. You know who would be even more bothered than us? Those stuck-up cruise ship tourists. So whatever's luring those gulls, I hope it sticks around. You're alright, Walt. You're alright. You heard of the Devoir family drama too, eh? Aye, that poor lass. I've been telling Marion for years I've been telling her. If you want to keep your family close, you can't tell them what to do all the time, I said to her. Ach, they're both headstrong, those two. Can't help them unless they want to be helped. Stay a while if you like. There we go. Right. Right, I'm going to have my chips. I'm going to get my extra recommendation. Antique lantern. I mean, that's pretty cute. It's pretty cool. I do quite like... No, I want my... I want my tiny little... Yeah, I want my... Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we are bothering the tourists. Okay, let's... Okay, here we go. I passed my last exam. Folklore, please. I'm all about myths and legends, and I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. Folklore. Where am I going to find folklore? I have absolutely no idea where I'd find folklore. Drama. No, I thought it would be classic, but folklore. Oh, folklore. Is Narcissus folklore? Not really. Animal Farm. Games, game design, and game studies. We've got 2 copies of Tasting History. That's rude and annoying. 1,000 places to see before you die. Travels in East Africa. Folklore. The Lorax. No, not going to find... Okay, let's see if we've got anything in the facty section about folklore. Architecture, more architecture, more architecture. Oh my goodness, how much architecture. Ah, okay. Why there are still fairy tales. I mean, okay, there we go. Oh. What? I blow raspberries at you, ridiculous person, with your ridiculous expectations of what a folklore versus a fairy tale. I disagree with you vehemently. Okay, so... Oh, I couldn't sleep a wink last night. The seagulls were raising such a clamour. It's never been this bad before, has it? What happened? My dear old Freya could probably chase them away if she decided to be a little less lazy. Does this mean you're having your cat back? Or am I just going to carry on like looking after it for you? Other than that, how are you faring today? I see that the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. Let me see if there's anything I haven't read yet. Are you just following me around for no real reason? So we've attracted some seagulls and we've scared some tourists, but I'm not quite sure why. Because they don't seem to be leaving. Okay, bonus points if it was written by a woman. And if there's a whodunit with an interesting detective, I'm sold. Okay, where's the Agatha Christie? Where's the Agatha Christie? Margaret Atwood. Yep, you'll do. It's the only female crime person you've got. There we go. Excuse me. I'm here on research. I want a massive book. That's right, 700 pages or more. Don't normally like it when authors add magic to everything. Okay, so anything as long as it's over 700 pages and it's not magic. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 300, 200, 200, 200. Chemistry! There we go. There we go. Have a giant chemistry textbook. You enjoy that. Look at all my effects. There's so many effects that it's run over into the other next column. I wonder how much more rain that little plant needs before I can stop carrying it about. Ah, I see you're a person of taste. I'm looking for books by women. I tend to enjoy the classics. I can't get enough of decoration of houses. Edith Wharton became a writer at 40, and besides her many novels, she also wrote books on design, travel and culture. At 60, she was the first woman to win a Pulitzer for fiction. It's never too late to begin. Okay, so that's a biography. Okay, we know we don't have any Agatha Christie. Let's start here. Books by women. Okay, most of these are people called John. Alva. A very candid memoir. I'm going to assume that's a female name because of the topic. So it's a memoir. That is also a memoir. Okay, I'm going to go that. Yay! Ooh! Money pants. Have at least 1,000 coins in your pocket. I got achieve. I got achieve. I will rage if none of the characters kiss, but I don't want anything pretentious. I really enjoyed the Song of Achilles. It's for my little sister. Okay, Song of Achilles. A marvellous retelling of the timeless classical epos, the Iliad, that focuses on the things that really matter. Complicated parents, the merciless politics of war, and of course, the greatest love story of them all. We don't have any drama. Okay, that's annoying. Something with a tad of romance in it. Unlikely. Dorian Gray is very pretentious. I don't know. Might be. Sense and Sensibility. A tale of two sisters, romantic entanglements, quarrels, and the difficulty of making sensible and sensual choices in matters of love and marriage, of course. Austen's delightful wit and sharp characterizations are great as ever in this all-time classic. Have that. I don't think that's pretentious. Yay! How am I supposed to know what you think is pretentious? Dear. Oh, I got a free book from the seagull. Thank you. something is happening. The little plant is growing at last. Looks like it's grown into a little seedling. Look, it's so tiny and cute. It's probably going to turn into something monstrous and freaky, but it's cute at the moment. Okay, so we freaked out the tourists, but it didn't actually do much. I'm not quite sure what that was in aid of. Oh, look. Look what? This gosh forsaken place. I've never seen seagulls quite this terrifying. Well, back to the pool. They leaving! Here, here. You done good, kiddo. Yeah, we scared the tourists away. Your seagull minions have fought valiantly by your side. The tourists are gone. Yeah! Amazing. Okay, now the first thing I need to do is get rid of the stinky fish before I forget. Where's the stinky fish? Take off the stinky fish. Where's the stinky fish? There. Okay, remove stinky fish. Okay, right, confirm I took away the stinky fish. I didn't want to accidentally take that somewhere with me. Okay, let's look at the newspaper. Okay, it's raining. It's still raining. Okay. Right, take the cheap books. Always take the cheap books. No drama among them, but we'll still take the cheap books. I will also take the library sale 4 drama from that one. I'm also going to take this big box of drama. I'm also going to have the tiny clock tower. I'm so excited. Look at the tiny clock tower. Look, 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 look. It grew up the tiny clock tower. Where should it go? Okay, if I put it there, and then, where's my solar panel gone? I put the solar panel on the front. There you go, because then you can see it amongst all of our pretty ivy. Look, isn't it cool? I've got a clock tower. I mean, it's plus 5% customer count. That's really cool. Okay, it does take away from the inspiration duration, but the chairs add to it. So both of these armchairs add to it. So I think that's probably fine. I'm so excited. The daily expenses are ridiculous. Look, it cost me 46 G's to go anywhere, but I don't care because I've got a little clock tower on my roof. It's so exciting. Right, okay. What are we doing? What's going on? Okay, fish market on Wednesdays. Don't think we can go to the fish market because I don't think we've got enough fishy stuff out anymore. So I think we're just going to have to skip that and go somewhere else. We could go... What's happening in Rye Park on a Wednesday? Oh, it's a chess club again. Okay, that's not going to do us any good. We need Tuesdays or Thursdays to go to yoga. We've done creative writing. We've done chess. We need a Saturday, a Tuesday, or a Thursday. Okay. So that's not going to do us any good. No, that's the wrong button. Because it is a Wednesday. Let's have a look. Oh, I tell you what, should we go to Cafe Liberté and see what Mrs. Stressed Out is on about? Classic travel crime. Classic travel. Classic travel crime. I'm going to put the kids down here this time. And I'm going to put the fantasy and the drama over here. And I'm going to fill up that shelf of fact. Classic, travel, crime. Yeah, okay. Cool. Right, let's see what Mariam's got on. What random quest is she going to have for us today? There you go, it's properly raining, little sprig. Soak up all the rain, little sprig. Grow, little sprig, grow. Okay, what have you got? I can't deal with a dull book right now. Also, don't give me an outdated book, but it needs to be suitable for a 10-year-old. Yep, I already finished the last one. Glad I brought some kids' books then. Something modern for kids. 2011, 2013. Have Miss Peregrine. I haven't read that one since I was little. Okay, sure. Miss Peregrine. Oh, crumbs, here we go. I never imagined this day would truly come, where my bookshop could sit here entirely empty. It's quite a shame. But it was time, wasn't it? I'm not as good on my feet anymore. Of course, I'd been hoping to finish clearing it out much earlier. But with the old hip, moving out proved quite difficult. Anyway, I'm not sure how I feel. Relieved? Nostalgic? Regretful? I'll sleep on it for now. See you another time, dear. Well, I could have moved into the bookshop and be using it, doing it for you, Tilda, if you hadn't made me jump through quite so many hoops to get there. If you weren't quite such a strict person over your timetable, giving me lots of tasks, I wouldn't be. You'd have a tenant. Oh, here we go. What do you want now, Miriam? A grand seller must weather good times and hard times. I would say you have certainly achieved that. Well done. Thank you. I must say I am quite impressed with your perseverance. Now, this is where our second edition compendium from 1798 concludes. However, it is rumoured that the lost first edition from 1787 contained a seventh rule. Of course it did. No one has found this missing page yet, but it is the reason we still speak of 7 pillars today. But no matter, for now you have earned yourself a break. Why, thank you. But come back soon, and we can continue with the second half of the course. Oh, I was hoping you'd give me the next one here today. Got to keep coming back. Okay. I finally have time to read. Houston, give me something set in outer space. Also, I'm into fiction. I'm fairly sure that things in outer space tend to be fiction. I can't get enough of A Wrinkle in Time. This science fantasy adventure starts off the classic Time Quintet series, where 3 young heroes travel through time and space and face matters of good and evil. Okay. Fantasy. Okay, outer space. Fantasy. Great, that's not. No. Dystopian, no. Old West, no. No, that's like a fantasy one. Dystopian. Never ending story. Okay, none of those are sci-fi. None of those are sci-fi. Okay. Perks of Being a Wallflower, Beowulf, Othello, Ugly Love, Castle Amontillado, Dracula. Okay, no, right. Do we have any sci-fi over here? Crime and Punishment, Misery, a horror classic, horror. Yeah, that's just standard horror. The Silent Patient, The Woman in White. None of these are sci-fi. No, we looked at that one. Right, let's have a look at the classics. Greatest Wins, Inferno, Maria Stuart, Helen, Little Women, Emma. I don't know if we're going to have anything. I genuinely don't think we're going to have anything for this guy. There must be something. Okay, let's look through these. Paranormal horror thriller, Thornhill, Dark and Haunted, In Cold Blood. No. If We Were Villains, Shadow of the Wind, Neo-Gothic, Surgeon, Murder of the Rackwood. I don't think we've got anything for you, mate. Something set in outer space. By Train Through Spain. I don't think we've got anything. We must have something in outer space. We must have. Did we look at these? Yeah, we did. We might have to go. Yeah, travel through time and space. Attack on Titan, never ending story. Okay, I'm just gonna go with something random. I'm gonna go with Percy Jackson. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it is gonna work. Okay. I was gonna say the only reason is because I haven't watched the movies, but they do I've seen like trailers and stuff, and they look quite futuristic. So, yeah, I was hoping for. It worked. Wow. Okay. So what has been selling well today? I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. Also, I only read contemporary books. Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life is one of my all-time favourites. Is it now? Okay, a fact book that's contemporary, so something modern and factual. Any of those, really. She liked dinosaurs, so... Do we have any other facty fact books? These are facty, kinda. What's Monsieur Michel? Fictional travelogue? Nope. By Train Through Spain, Around the World in 80 Days, The Stones of Venice. Okay. Have that one. I think you'd enjoy that one. Ugh. You and me are going to fall out, game. It's definitely factual. Someone walking around Venice talking about rocks. I'm not quite sure you can get any more factual than that. There we go, never mind. Me and this game are going to fall out. Nah. I think they're automatically generated, like I said before, based on just categorizations. So there's no way that they could have individually like classified every single book. So some of them are going to be a bit iffy. Okay, I need to get more into philosophy, and I'd love to read something classic. I wouldn't mind challenging myself with a really long read. Okay, what have we got that's a classic that's really long? 450, 480. Okay, got any other classics? No, we've sorted out all the other classics. Okay. So neither of these are really philosophical. Romantic interpretation of the Iliad and Comedy of Manners from Austen. So where would we find can't say that word. Philosophical. Curated anthology of Stonewall. That's more political than philosophical. Kitchen rules. Finding optimism. That's quite nice. It's not very long though. Would we say dystopian was philosophical? This is another one where I don't really understand what they're asking for. What have we got? We haven't got anything that's exceedingly long. 400, 300, 200, 400, 200, 600. Let's just go with Crime and Punishment. It's long. It's classic. There you go. Have that. See, sometimes they work. And sometimes you think you've really nailed it. And it's just like, nope. Yeah, no. Sometimes you just have to agree to disagree with the book. With the book, with the game. And with the book. Okie dokie. Let's... Oh, our little plant hasn't grown despite being out in the rain all day. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Oh, it's Klaus's concert today. Oh, cheap free books. Free books. I'll have the free books. I'm also going to have the cheap books. Oh, I got... That's cool. Oh, a wind chime. Oh, that's so cute. Hang for calming sounds in the wind. Guarantee if I actually bought that, it would be very annoying. But, you know, might be worth a purchase. Klaus's concert, don't forget to drop by the lighthouse. Okay then. I guess we're going to the lighthouse. Right. Drama and crime. It's all they want. All they want is crime and drama. Okay. I think this one is going to be our last day. Because, frankly, I'm getting hungry. And it's not going to be long before I start getting harassed from downstairs by somebody else who lives in this house that's going to want some dinner. So we'll do one more day just purely because I've just clocked that ads happened and I feel bad everyone being in ad jail, straight out of ad jail, and then bye. So we'll do one more day to thank everybody for sticking around through ad jail, and then we will find someone to raid out to in a minute. And also I want to see Klaus's concert and hear what Tilda has to say, which I think is also happening today, so So much going on. Hi, Bailey. You're such a good doggo. You good boy. You good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Woof, woof. Oh, Thomas is the first customer of the day. A very strong performance, wasn't it? And the audience was completely packed. Even Nadia was there, and she smiled at me. And she goes to an actual acting school. I couldn't be more satisfied. All of our efforts have paid off. Didn't I tell you your investments would make a difference? Everyone's been congratulating me on the high production value and the stylish chairs. Someone from the review actually called it a faithful retelling of a timeless classic. I'm sure with a glowing review like that, we'll attract some classic fans at future performances. Anyway, I will take a 3-day break from theatre and then we will be right back to rehearsals. There's lots to work on after all, and I hope you'll come back to see our play again soon. Sure. Sure, Thomas. Sure I will. Okay, what are you after, Fern? I don't believe in magic, so there's no way I want to read about it, and no tragedies. I don't need to cry right now, but I just need another fantasy novel now. Okay, so you want a fantasy novel without magic that is cheerful. Heart-wrenching twists, nope. That one sounds quite funny. Do you want this one? It's in the fantasy section. Have that one. It's in the fantasy section and it sounds really funny. There we go. You enjoy that. Hi, babes. Thanks for coming. Psst. Can you maybe give Klaus some encouragement when he gets here? He's been really anxious. I think it's highly likely that he hasn't slept a wink last night. Anyway, we need to make sure he doesn't pass out or run away. This whole live concert is his dream after all. Yep, no, that's absolutely fine. Phew, you came. Wow, am I glad to see you. I'm so nervous. Lux and Moira obviously need my help setting up, but I can barely think. I guess I found out I had stage fright at the bonfire this year, but today is much worse. What if everything goes wrong? At our first real concert, no one will ever let us play again. Oh, crumbs. All of these are bad. Is that realistic? Snap out of it, or you should at least try. Snap out of it. Oh, I was spiralling a bit there, wasn't I? Sorry about that. I guess you're keeping me real, huh? Hey, thanks for coming today. I should probably help out backstage now. See you after the gig? Yeah. Okay. Fantasy novel. No horror. Fan of books like Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens. What do you suggest? A story about a mischievous boy who becomes stuck betwixt and between childhood and growing up, between the real world and the magical world of Kensington Gardens after dark. Okay, okay, Pippi Longstocking Ink Heart. Fantasy. There we go. Pen and paper can bring characters to life, but what happens when they escape the page? The beginning of a fantastical and dangerous adventure into the world of a book for all ages. There we go. I would never have looked there. Well, I'm glad I did. Hey you're going to come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? Yes. Stop reminding me to go to the flea market. I go every time. Have some coffee. Excuse me. I'd really like something with folklore elements. Also, I really like niche books for the most part. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay. Folklore elements. I have no idea what that means. Okay, none of those. Orlando. A medley through over 3 centuries of history, featuring a suave protagonist and lots of moments of self-discovery. Picture of Dorian Gray. Death on the Nile. Senseless Power. Nope. Count of Monte Cristo. Again, it's a classic. It's not particularly... Okay, there's got to be something folklore in here. Tyson Transcripts. White Teeth. Post-colonial novel focusing on the friendship of 2 wartime friends. Not really folklore-y. Shakespeare. God of Small Things. Recall Their Childhood. No, that's another one that's sort of semi-autobiographical. If We Were Villains. I still think that one sounds really good. Romance. Shakespeare. If Not Winter. A collection of ancient fragments, this book offers a glimpse into the captivating poetry of a mysterious Greek writer whose verses of passion have stood the test of time. Paper Towns. Margot is a mystery in human form, and Quentin would like nothing more than to solve her. The young adult novel... Oh, I thought that was a... I don't know. Okay. Folklore-y. We've got, like, Greeks, but that's not really folklore-y, is it? Jekyll and Hyde. Horror. More Agatha Christie. Telltale Heart. Horror. Orphans, Eyes of Darkness. I'm gonna just go with the Greeks because I don't know. I really don't know. So, oh, okay. I love old folklore. See, the last time I went, oh, they said folklore. We have, myth. That's probably fine. It was like, no, I do not accept this. But now, she loves it. Fine. Ah, dear. I love this game, but it does have its flaws. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Let's see. Where's all the cool books? Oh, we're quite rapidly selling out of them. I need a play and make it humorous. Oh, I saw a humorous play. Hang on. I saw a humorous play. No, someone sold it. I'm a fan of books like The Importance of Being Earnest. We had a humorous play. Someone stole it. Well, I'm assuming they didn't steal it. They probably bought it. Do we have any classics left? We do have a couple of classics left. Dorian Gray. No. That one's a play, but it's not humorous. It's very violent. You are not a play. You are not a play. You are about a play. Technically not a play, but you're about a play. Not a play. Not a humorous play. Okay. Kids. Miss Fox. Lemony Snicket. People in Stocking. Crime and Punishment. Are you a play? You're not a play. I don't think any of these are plays. So we're either going to have to give her a play that's not funny, or a book like The Importance of Being Earnest, which is like a satire. Do we have a satire? We had a satirical... No, that's gone as well. I do wish people wouldn't keep buying our books. because every time I look for things, it's not there. Okay, I'm gonna just go with the Oscar Wilde because it's quite intense. Yeah, I know you were only interested in plays, but the plays we had were depressing. there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. So I'm just gonna suggest something in case you fancied it. It's fine. I'm only here really to watch the show. Ooh, something's happening. Our little plant's growing. Ooh, it's grown quite a bit. Good job. Wow, look, it's all spindly and tall. That's very cool. Cool. Okay, here we go. It's time for the performance. What's up, Bookston? Woo! We're Silence Libri, and we're so stoked to play for you tonight. This next song is called The Hollow Halls of History.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sleepless, no replies, dreaming, a kingdom lies, pages always just outside of sight. What do they hide? I'm here to teach you that hidden knowledge seeks you, and I would beseech you to take up that mental work. I'll stay up till day breaks, read until your eyes fall out, your sergeant struck, your spirit lifts, walk those hollow halls of history. Let's make some noise for our tiny bookshop.
Hi, Forky. We're enjoying some music. That was actually surprisingly good. Attend a concert. Too loud for the library. Yeah. Hey, Forky. Thank you so much for coming in. It's really nice to see you. It's nice that you can make it for the last couple of minutes. We are just about to start wrapping up, but I wanted to get that done and dusted. I think the game has kind of bugged itself though, because we had two things that were supposed to be happening today. One of which was Tilda's birthday, but we didn't get to do Tilda's birthday because the concert happened and we had to go to the concert, and so the game has bugged itself. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen next, but never mind. But we got to see the concert, which was fantastic, and it also means that half the characters are going to stop bugging me. I don't know if we're going to have to wait till next year. I'm kind of just hoping that she'll come and tell me whatever it was that I missed, because it was like, come to my birthday party and maybe come and I want to talk to everybody about something. So I'm hoping that if I missed the party, she'll just come and tell me what it was. If not, we'd just, I don't know, carry on without it and see if it happens next year, maybe. Yeah, so, but thank you so much for popping in. How did your stream go? Was it good? I hope you had a nice stream. I'm going to look and see if I can find somebody to raid. We are already running a little bit over. Playing Soul Frame, saving animals. That sounds fun. Cuddly Coda raided in earlier, and the game he was playing was completely strange, which was hilarious but very weird. I like saving animals. That sounds much less strange than being a lighthouse that turned into a cloud that then got on a boat and caught on fire. It's very, very weird. You are going to have to go back in the VOD though, because you missed getting rid of the tourists. We did the bit with the cruise ship. You're going to have to go back in the VOD and see the bit with the cruise ship because you missed it, I'm afraid. We did it just now. Okay, let's have a look and see who we can raid. You know what I might do? Do I know how long ago that was? It wasn't that long. Probably like half an hour, maybe? Because we are overrunning somewhat. I'll tell you what I have not done. I have never raided Ashley Amelia, so that is what we are going to do because I have never ever done it. So I'm going to raid. I'm going to start the raid and go raid Ashley Amelia. So yeah, thank you very much for popping over, everyone. I'm really sorry, Forky, that you came in right at the end there, but I think that was a really good stream and I really enjoyed being back. My next stream is going to be on Monday. So I'm back on Monday. I'm playing We Were Here Too with the Focus Teacup. And then I'm back to normal after that, to my usual Thursday slot. So thank you everyone for sticking around and for being here today. And hopefully I'll see some of you on Monday, if not next Thursday. Thank you very much and bye.